There's been talk amongst the guards that you are dragonborn. But such honest gold for honest work. Of course. Of course. Be careful out there.
Can I help you? Together we will vanquish any foe. you burn! Someone there? Come on!
True.
Call yourself a lord? These Scrumor would be ashamed of you.
I love it.
You can't win this! Come on, let's see what you've got. Come on, guide me!
You won't get the best of me. Think you can take me?
I'll see you burn!
You hear me?
Don't fight back, and I promise I'll kill you quickly.
Call yourself a lord?
It'll be so much easier to run when you're dead.
You won't get the best of me. These people will be ashamed of you.
You're gonna die for that.
Truly ready to die? I'll try and make this.
I'll see you burn!
I'll have your head on a pike. Come on, guide me!
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Victory or so... Avant-garde!
Sovngarde awaits you. I'll kill you if I have to.
You can't hide!
You're mine!
Go ahead, try and fight back! Where are you?
If that... You're...
You're enslaved to your own.
You'll regret.
You're dead. You hear me? Dead!
You're defeated. Look. Fight.
Yeah.
You're as...
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. Time to die.
Enough!
You don't exactly scream potential buyer to me. What's your business here? Guess Lord Ham has been paying the wrong guards to spread the news. It's for sale. A bargain of 50,000 septims. Explore some ancient Nordic tomb, or retrieve a rusted jet for an old woman and you may be able to purchase this fine piece of real estate. Or if you fancy having more action, you can just offer your services to him. He's always looking for guards to keep the predators away. Are you? I would never have guessed. You'll have to talk to Lord M. He's not known for his patience, so don't say anything stupid. Follow me, I'll take you to Lord Ham. Excuse me, my lord. This one here is interested in purchasing your property.
Kjartan, didn't I tell you not to waste my time? Well, I'm listening. Not that I think you can afford what I'm asking for the place. It's 50,000 septons, no less. Oh, spare me the lecture. If you want a better deal, show me you're worth it. Convince me. Don't insult me. It's 50,000 septons, and that's final. No haggling. If you can't afford it, find another place. Smart choice. Hand over the septons, and Yataston is yours. Great. Enjoy your new property, my lord. Kjartan, we're done here. Yatiston has got itself a new owner. But I've got one more job for you, and I'll pay you well. Let's go. I'll fill you in on the way to Solitude.
As you wish, my lord.
Of course. Good day.
What can I do for you? Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? I appreciate the trust you place in me. I'll prepare for the move and join our fellow warriors at Yartiston Hall. You've done well. What can I do for you? If you say so. Good luck out there. Hello, friend. Of course. Thank you. Here, this is for you. Excuse me.
By Ismir, you did it. You killed a dragon. Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? Be careful out there.
Past, present, and future.
Of course.
What are these but points on a map?
I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you. Maybe in another opportunity. See you.
Hey, you handsome. If you're hungry, Hulda has some stew straight from the fire and some mead to sate your thirst. Safe travels to you.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you. Maybe in another opportunity.
If you're looking for the court wizard, I'm not him. If you wish... Now, if you'll excuse me, there's this invention called wine that requires my immediate attention.
What? I don't mean to be rude, but look, now's not a good time.
Away with
Of
you.
course.
Indeed, I miss them, but I know they understand.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Of course. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
Need something? Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind. Huh? Of course. It can't be helped. How much? For that price? Sure. Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? I understand. What do you need, handsome? Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? Managing a tavern in Yediston? I'm interested. I've got a knack for socializing and keeping things lively. You've done well.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you. Maybe in another opportunity. I'd better get going.
Another curious mind, is it? Come to August to find the answers to all...
You have the Jarl's confidence, of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you. Maybe in another opportunity.
Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave it. Need something? It's all in this note.
How can I help you? I study corpses. I am, after all, a priestess of Kinnereth. On the contrary, I'm doing independent research on the nature of death. If we can better understand how an injury or illness kills, we'll be more adept at applying a remedy. Although, given the state of the temple, I can see why you'd mistake a healer for an undertaker. I do find humor to flex the more unsavory aspects of handling bodies. For instance, in Eastmarch, there's a priestess of Arcane named Helgerd. She was a lot funnier than me. Smarter too. She could pinpoint the cause of death by studying the corpse's exterior. She could determine the time by markers of decay. 2 reasons, really. The Temple of Kinnereth, and the ample supply of bodies. It allows me to conduct my research while still upholding my duties as a priestess. Of course, the corpses here aren't the only specimens worth study. There's also the men. All right then.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arc? I'm glad to know that. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? So be it. I'm sure RK will find it in his heart. I'm glad to know that. Without that amulet, I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. May the blessing of RK be upon you. Why, you... Oh, thank RK! Please, take this gold for your troubles. It was a pleasure. What? You and me, we're the only... Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? The blessed... Ah, good to see you. Of course. Well, that's a kind offer. I suppose a change of scenery could be refreshing. When should I come? Excellent. I'll make arrangements and see you at Yottiston Hall. What are you doing that for?
Yes, Thane. What is it? Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen. Could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. As you wish, my Thane.
Children, for very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Balmor against its own people!
What do you need, my Thane? Of course. Good. Long life to you, Thane. Lead the way. Let me know if you have anything you need from me. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great... Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude... should join... Major... College in Winterhold.
Thank you.
Please keep your weapons sheathed in the Jarl's presence. Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything but it seems our enemies have no end of spine. Of course. Excellent. I'll make arrangements and see you at Yottiston Hall.
Well, well, look who it is. How have you been?
Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? Being a steward, count me in. I'm passionate about organization and handling tasks efficiently. I'll head to your property right away.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea is inconceivable to our anthropology.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to... But on the other, all that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. do come back.
Hello, friend.
I'm glad we're friends.
Of course.
I have something for you. Here.
Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? Being the blacksmith for Yediston, I'm up for it. I've got the experience and the skills to keep the warriors well equipped. You've done well.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you.
There's a nip in the...
Maybe in another opportunity.
Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well.
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can meet your hunting needs. I'll be happy to assist you if you'd like to purchase something.
Yes? Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind.
If you have need...
Well met, kinsman. What brings you to Whiterun?
True.
Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's... Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you
You're a
well
good
enough
man.
to leave everything behind.
We're lucky to
Work
have you
for
watching over us.
Maybe in another opportunity. It's good to see you again. Of course. Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? Hey there! Of course. Certainly. What did you have in mind? Farewell, kinsman. Yes?
You should think about staying the night.
Of course. I'm sorry, but I don't know you well enough to leave everything behind and work for you. Maybe in another opportunity. Until next time.
It's good to see you again. Of course. Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. All right then.
I'm right behind you. Of course. Of course, my friend. What kind of work are we talking about? Being a housegirl requires commitment, and I'm up for it. Let's discuss the details and make sure our goals align. You've done well. Of course. Is there anything else you need?
Good to see you, my lord. Of course. It's wonderful. The atmosphere is lovely, and the food has been delightful. Honestly, it's been a relaxing and enjoyable experience. Thank you for having me. Of course. I've got my eyes on you.
Good to see you. Of course. I feast. An excellent idea. What's the occasion, if I may ask? I can certainly make the arrangements. How grand are we talking? Understood. I'll get to work on the preparations. Anything specific you'd like, or should I use my judgment? Consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements, and we'll have a feast worthy of Yatterston Hall.